Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go, and on the mound in this one, Matt Waldron.
This guy's got a really good knuckleball, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the switch hitters facing him today bat from the same side. That's the way that you can kind of neutralize that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That's a ball.
Garrett Mitchell at the plate now. That's ball one.
This might be a steal situation,
that's inside.
but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
On the ground. Nice stop. Fires to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting third, the catcher,
First and
William
second, no outs.
Contreras.
William Contreras getting ready to hit.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move.
Hey!
Strikes it in.
He's safe.
Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And now
Ball
it's even
in.
up. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers on the ground out to short. To third now.
No.
A run comes in on the play.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Walton picks to first.
Safe, he's good.
And he's back in safely.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Christian Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
The inside edge. Ball one.
That's ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. That is
2-2 the count.
Get on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Three.
And a miss. And there's one down.
That is the first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Aye.
2 in a row.
That is it. The second baseman,
This is Bryce Turang.
Turang.
Just
Inside,
missed.
ball one.
Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's
outside.
just out.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. That
The
one
count's
missed.
full.
High in the air, out to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Aaron Civale. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it out there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. Arias in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a play.
Look now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias.
Ball
Just
one.
missed. That one the other way, and a base hit. Throws to second. They get the force. One gone, bottom half of the first. At the plate,
Batting third,
Jackson
the
Merrill.
center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Aye.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the
0-1's
middle
the count.
for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And
I
there's
got
the
one ball, one strike. Ah!
in the dirt.
One ball, two strikes.
And ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Fernando
Will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Jr.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell makes the catch, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the
Leading off for the
inning.
Brewers,
And now the
the
shortstop,
shortstop,
Joseph
Joseph
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that's
Ball.
in the dirt. Gonna count 1 and 2.
And this guy's got a great
One ball,
feel for his breaking
two
ball
strikes.
today.
Out to short. Tosses to first.
Got him.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. So here's the Brewers DH,
Batting eighth, the
Blake
designated hitter,
Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
And that's in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Hayward on the move towards foul ground. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. And
Counts
that
1-0.
skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is
Out.
that. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Ball
Great
one.
energy in this ballpark, and a successful
1-0.
Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus,
Two
Petco
balls,
Park has
no
turned into
strikes.
one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
On the ground to third. Throws to first.
He's out.
And quickly one away in the second.
Batting six,
Now
the
here's
designated
Jake
hitter,
Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
A lot of good from the Padres a year ago.
0-1's
but
the count.
story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was one win away from
Ball, that's
hosting
out.
the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not
That's ball
agree,
two.
but that was a great series.
2 balls,
Every
1
game
strike.
had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that
Foul
features
ball.
the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left center. Yelich pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here comes
Batting
Xander
seven,
Bogaerts.
the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, 2.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Waldron back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's off the
misses
plate.
outside, and the count is 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
The right fielder
Garrett
on the
Mitchell
ball,
will hit
Garrett
next. Reached on an
Mitchell.
infield single his first time. Pitch misses
Inside, ball 1.
and it's 1-0. Just
Ball, that
missed.
pitch is out.
1 out, base is empty.
Hey!
Fouls one off. 2-2. Cut.
Hey.
This one gets a strikeout. And now it's William Contreras. That's a laser base hit. And that means Christian Yelich will have a chance to hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Check
Hey.
swing. He went. And the count is
0-2 is the
0-2.
count.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know?
He's out.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jason Heyward. Ground ball up the middle. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth,
Here's
the catcher. Oh, Diaz.
Up the middle. Fires over
He's
to
out.
Hoskins. Gets the catcher by a step. Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Arraez stands in. Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
there. And that is ball 1. And that
Hey.
gets the top of the zone for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something
Ball
to break it
down.
up.
And that one missing low. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. That
We
missed
got
by
full
a
count.
lot. 3-2 now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back up the middle and a base hit. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of it.
Now batting, the
Jose
second
Iglesias
baseman,
gets a chance to
Jose
hit now.
Iglesias.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson
Stepping in for San Diego,
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill. Swing
Aye.
and miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Check on the runner. Arraez.
He's
Back on
safe.
a dive. Strike
Aye.
2, and there's a real chance they get out of this
0-2.
without allowing a run. That
1
one's
ball,
upstairs,
2
ball
strikes.
1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Inside move to second, and he
Safe.
dives back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Got it. 3rd out, that ends the frame. Back here in San
Leading off
Diego,
for the Brewers,
batter
the
now,
second
Bryce
baseman.
Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Did he
Chases
go?
Swing. Appeal down to 3rd. No swing. That
Hey.
clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch
Ball,
count is
that's
starting
low.
to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next
Hey,
offering is
2.
in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Joseph Ortiz
Now batting,
up now for the Brewers.
shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
know, the first manager to ever win a game
Ball
here
one,
at
no
Petco
strikes.
Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here.
2 strikes.
The strikeout is not automatic.
3.
Down on strike. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
The designated
Blake
hitter,
Perkins
Blake
up now for the Brewers.
Perkins.
Fly to left his first time. And that
Ball
misses.
inside.
Ball 1. Perkins in his second season, 28 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Placed to right center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw.
No, he's safe.
Everything came together for him. This is
Now
why
back,
hitters
the
work
third
so
baseman,
hard on driving
Oliver
the ball gap to gap in
Done.
batting practice. There's a lot of
Now
room out
pitching
there.
for the
If you can rip one into that open space,
Number
it
58.
usually means extra bases.
Wandy Peralta.
Now a chance for Oliver Dunn.
Yeah.
And that drops in for a strike. And that hits the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a ball.
And 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Stays alive. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. And he beats
He's
it.
safe.
He's safe.
The third baseman, number 13,
Here's
Manny
Machado. Grounded out his first
Machado.
time. On the inside corner for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Tattoo. They had a pair. It's 2-1. And now the DH, Jake Cronenworth. And
Nope.
this is inside.
That's inside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Aye.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
I
time.
got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses.
Inside, ball
And
2.
that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Now
Xander
Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to
Bogaerts.
hit. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. Time called down
That's
by
a
Mike
balk.
Fillmore behind the plate. Oh, and he's going to call that pitch a balk.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ortiz hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jason Hayward. Grounded out his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Move to second. Time called during the pitch.
That's a balk.
And it looks like a balk has been called here. Diaz.
Nope. Ball
at the
1.
plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees.
Out.
It's there, and that's a great play. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Jackson Chourio.
Number 78, Ryan Cohen.
That's to third. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. On to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. Stepping in, William Contreras. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Tosses to first.
Out.
They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Back here at Petco Park.
For
We
the
head to the
Padres,
bottom of the 5th.
the first
Up now
baseman,
the Padre
Luis
leadoff man, Luis Arias.
Arias.
That one to first. And he handles
Out.
it himself for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Right there for a strike.
He's controlling things
Ball
out there on
one's
the
the count.
mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Ball.
Next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Chourio makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. That's
Ball
a
1.
little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, Terang. Handles,
Got
throws
him.
to first, and that is that. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Yelich at the dish. Hoeing back to work. And it's fouled off. Fought off foul. And
3.
smooth swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
Ball 1.
missed. Call strike right there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now one
Ball 2.
missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished Little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that quickly, 2 away. Now, Bryce Terang. First
Ball.
offering, and it just misses.
That's
Counts
a really
1-0.
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one
Ball
misses, and the count is 2-0. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
2-1.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hayward makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th inning. Down
the
to
right
fielder,
fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Jr.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
A couple of hits in a row for him
Third
here.
baseman,
Really
number
got a piece of it,
13.
but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all.
Machado.
He couldn't make it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving
1-0.
of a hit.
Machado in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's
Up
ball
and
3.
in, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Aye.
That one, it's a strikeout.
The designated hitter,
And
number
now,
9.
Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth. Now pitching for the
Jared
Brewers,
Koenig into the game.
number
Bringing in the
47.
lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Koenig.
bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Comes up
Aye.
empty.
It might be time to choke up a little
No
bit.
balls,
Get
2
that
strikes.
Foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And
Ball, that's
1.
inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit.
Tatis runs.
Aye.
Swing and a miss.
He's in there. He's safe.
And a dangerous hitter coming
Now
up.
batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz.
Right through there for a strike. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Out to short, Bogaerts. Zips it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Blake Perkins.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
That's a
First
ball.
offering, and it just misses. Hoeing, a 6'6" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a four-seamer. Iglesias. Over to first.
You're out.
And a couple of quick outs. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball one.
That's down and in. A slider
1-1.
missed.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball, that's out.
Close,
3-2.
but call the ball. Full count now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one handled to first.
He's out.
And Milwaukee is set down in order. Back here at Petco Park, here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. The pitch. That clips the corner.
There you go.
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. The 1-1. Outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing
Hey,
and a miss.
2.
And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And
3-2.
that just misses. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Elias
The catcher,
Diaz.
number
Rounded
17,
out a couple of times.
Elias Diaz.
That's
Ball.
down and in. Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to
Out.
first. 2 up, 2 down.
The
And
first
now,
baseman, number
Luis
4,
Arias.
Luis Arias.
Ball,
Ball,
1 and
that's
a pitch
inside.
inside. Out towards right center field. Mitchell going after it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jack.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 75, Robert Suarez.
That one at triple digits. Next
Nope,
pitch is
outside.
outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fast fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. 1 for
Right
3.
fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Goes down looking. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Known for his late inning heroics. First
Ball.
pitch, and he just misses. Right side.
No, foul
Valley
ball.
kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Iglesias. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias. That one hit to right. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And here is Jackson Merrill. Foul ball there. And that
Ball,
one is
that's inside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Aye.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Runner at 3rd here, nobody out. High fly ball out to center field. Chourio brings it in. 1 away. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next
third
batter.
baseman, number
I don't
13,
understand going with the
Manny
intentional walk in that spot. He's just 2
Machado.
fingers from the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
He's already homered here in this one. So they turn things over to the righty, Elvis
Now
Peguero.
pitching for the
And this
Brewers,
could be a pretty critical point in this game.
Number
They're hoping
59,
he's the guy to keep him within
Elvis
striking distance.
Peguero.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
Well, this is a critical
Ball
spot
one,
for
no
both the
strikes.
pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That's hard hit on the line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from 3rd.
No, he's safe.
Beats it safe. And they lead by 2.
The designated
Now here
hitter,
is
number
Jake
9,
Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Just
Nope.
missed.
Counts 1-0.
That to right. Mitchell makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Suarez back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Off the
Ball
mark
1.
there, and that's ball 1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. swinging.
The first baseman, number 12,
0 for 3 in this one.
Hoskins.
Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there.
Oh,
Not sure
one's the
if
count.
he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And
That's a ball.
downstairs and outside.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be.
One
in
ball,
here.
2 strikes. What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Righty delivers. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
The batter, number 2.
Runner on at
second
first with
baseman,
1 gone.
Bryce
Here's the second
Turang.
baseman, Bryce Turang. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Close
Nope,
one,
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. 1-0. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? And
One
make a
ball,
quick adjustment.
2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one
Ball
just
2.
misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Fights it off. We'll see another. Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Joseph Ortiz. Up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here.